Yay! Oh, wait a minute. Let me hit record because I often forget to record when I get excited about us going live. All righty. So you don't even have to be smart, right? All right, Shabia, you can go ahead and officially start the call and then bring me on and I'll take over.
Okay. All right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining. Everyone out there in Facebook land, we want to say hello and thank you for joining. We are ready to get started here, and we've got some good things going on tonight. We've got some good information. So everybody who is joining, whether you are in Facebook land or here live with us on the Zoom, we ask that you get your pen and papers and things together so that you get prepared to take some really good notes. We got some good people on the line that's going to share some information and some good stories with you all. So we are getting prepared to go ahead and get started.
All right, hold on 1 second. Let me figure out how to pin this back, and then I'm gonna mute the lines out, and then I'm gonna leave it unlocked. So then when we bring our guest on. So good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to our Wednesday night chat. I'm super excited about this call, especially because of someone that just jumped on the line. These are some of my favorite people in the whole wide world who live in the state of New Jersey. And we get to have some coffee conversations this evening. I like to call this maybe the global call. And you'll understand why I'm saying that in just a few minutes. What I realize about what we do is that what we do is for everyone. We do realize that not everyone is for us, but what we do is for everyone. And so let me give you a little bit of an introduction about who I am. My name is Nina Rochelle Mora, and I am currently serving as what they call a presidential diamond with It Works Global out of the Ardmore, Pennsylvania area. And I am excited to serve you on this call this evening. I've got some rock stars that are on this call, and we're gonna focus on a very particular story. And before we get her on this line, I kind of want to share a little bit about myself. So maybe you're watching this call, and for those of you who want to go ahead and start a watch party, you can go over to the Nina Rochelle Moorer page on Facebook. And you'll be able to start a watch party from there so that people are able to hear this story. We would love to spread the word about what we're doing and why we're doing what we're doing is such an impact to people all around the world, especially when I found out the other day that the numbers are alarming. Ms. Van Auken, when I looked at 16 million people have filed for unemployment, and my heart just like it was breaking in pieces. And so I am a former cosmetologist who spent 27 years behind the chair styling hair. So I am grateful that I do have that skill so that during this time, I don't have to look as crazy as some others might have to, right? That I do hone in on that skill. But I realized that I was a slave to the chair. And in 2008, I was introduced to the profession of network marketing during the real estate and stock market crash. And so here I am thinking nobody has money to do this. And, I myself was what I like to call bougie broke, because I looked like everything was okay, but everything was not okay. Shabia, maybe there's some people that are listening to my voice right now and they're experiencing what I was experiencing at that time, where it looked like everything was okay, but the bank account said something different. I was suffering with depression. I was almost 300 pounds. I was going through a divorce. I was robbing Peter, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts, and Romans to pay Paul. Right. And you know what? I think I just grew tired and weary and leery of barely making ends meet. Maybe there's someone who's listening to my voice who can understand what it feels like to have more month left than money. Well, at that time, like I said, I was going through a divorce. I had one son that was in college, one son that was in high school, and I had a daughter that was in elementary school. I am now the mother of 4 children, a 32-year-old, a 27-year-old, a 21-year-old, and a 5-year-old baby girl named Paige, who we call Presidential Paige, the glamour of one baby girl. I am the wife of one husband. I could not imagine having any more than that. And I love life. And because of the profession of network marketing, I was able to fire/retire myself now 4 years ago and work full time from home, because I'm not a stay-at-home mom. I'm a work from home mom. But actually, I'm a work from the car mom. I'm a work from the airplane mom. I'm a work from the lobby at the airport. I'm a work from wherever I've got cell phone and Wi-Fi mom, glam mom, who has decided to own my life. And maybe you're hearing this information because you too want to figure out, how can I own my life? Or maybe, just maybe, your life has been 100% and your income has been 100% affected by what's taking place worldwide right now with the quarantine and COVID-19. And even COVID-19 has impacted our family. I've got 3 cousins that have tested positive. One is on the outside of it now, and 2 aunts that were sick. And one of them, unfortunately, this weekend, we lost her to the battle with COVID-19. And so I know what it's feeling like. I can feel the pain and the pressure that's brewing in the world. And there's a lot of uncertainty that's in the world right now. So what I want you to do before I bring my guest on, and she has an amazing story, is I do want you to get in a quiet place, right? I've got kids running out. I mean, they're just running all over the place right now outside of that door, and I'm hoping that you can't hear that. But grab a notebook and a pen, because at the end of this call, you're going to be able to get back to the person that invited you to look at this information, and you're going to say, okay, I think I might need a little bit more information, because what we know that by the end of this call, Ms. Van Auken, is that there's going to be 3 kinds of people, right? So, when I think about the fact that just 19 months ago, almost 20 months ago, a $99 investment changed my life. Now, there's a lot of people that are probably saying, why would I talk about the fact that it's $99 to join at the beginning of the call? Because I want you to know exactly that it's $99. Like, as a matter of fact, I almost think it's an insult. It's an insult. But what we do know, Sabrina, is that there are some people right now that $99 feels like it's a $99 million. Right. And for that person, don't you hang up right now. Don't you hang up right now. The mama that came out. Don't hang up. Listen, because what I'm going to do is, by the end of this call, we're going to talk to you about a way that you'll actually be able to start your business for $0 down. Could you get excited about that? Well, if you're excited about that, then put your virtual hand claps in the air for that, right? Or you know what? Maybe you got to put them fingers in the air, and we're going to do like this. Oh, goodness. When Paige sees Miss Courtney and Miss Tish, she's going to have a fit, right? And so, yeah, she sent her friend. She sent her friend, Miss Tish. She sent her pictures last night, and there's Tyler and Miss Tish. Are you excited about that? All right, awesome. So I want to bring to the line a young lady that I was so fortunate to meet her because of this opportunity. It Works Global. And, we're not here to just talk about a product, although we love our products, right? We love the fact that we've got this coffee that's sweeping through the nation, right? Called Skinny Brew. And that it's a product that we don't even have to sell, because Miss Van Auken, people drink it every day anyway. As a matter of fact, it's the first thing people do every day. And for some people, it's the last thing they do, right? But it's the number 2 most highly consumed beverage in the world, right? And that is after water. And that is because you need water to make coffee, right? We're not really just talking about product tonight, because the number 1 product that we offer people tonight is opportunity, right? That's what we offer, opportunity. And so I get to bring my good friend, Miss Courtney Van Auken, to the line. And you know what? I want her, because your story is so powerful. We met at a meeting here in Philadelphia, and I couldn't believe your story about your corporate background. And I know that you are 100% building as a work from home entrepreneur who travels the world. And you'll talk more about that too. But the first thing I would love for you to do is to come onto the line, Ms. Van Auken, and I want you to kind of tell everybody, who you are, where you're from, your age, and your corporate background. And then we're going to go ahead and have a conversation from there. Everybody put their virtual hand claps in the air for Ms. Courtney Van Auken.
Hi, Nina. Thank you. for having me. So my name is Courtney Van Auken. I started with this business 3 years ago. So in January, it was my 3-year anniversary. And I honestly started this business just for a couple extra $100 while I was working full time. So I worked full time at Campbell's Soup. I had a great paying high corporate job, but I still had tons of student loan debt, tons of credit card debt. I was trying to buy my first house. Felt like I was always going to be renting and I would never have that extra money. Even with the great income I was having from my corporate job, I always felt like I was living paycheck to paycheck. So I was doing that. I was getting my MBA at the same time. And I was also working 2 part-time jobs, one in the promo industry and one in waitressing. So I was just trying to get that extra money to be able to travel, like Nina was just saying. Traveling is my passion. And I always thought, okay, go to school, keep going to school, finally get a great paying job, and then be able to go on vacations maybe 4 or 5 times a year if I could. I never actually thought I could travel full time until I started this business for a couple extra $100. And within 2 years, it was last summer that I took the business full time, and I was able to now just generate an income from my phone completely, way higher than my corporate paying job that I couldn't even imagine. And now I'm able to honestly create my own schedule and create my own life with this.
Wow. Create your own schedule, create your own life. I remember getting a message from you when you were laid off from your job. And I remember you wanting to shout hallelujah because most people would have been crying, and you were so excited about being able to work this full time because you realized that you had more than doubled your income on your corporate job. Can you walk us through what was going through your mind when you got laid off from your corporate job?
So it was not new to me to be laid off. I was laid off in 2015. I worked at a university, actually the university I was getting my master's from, which, how funny, they laid me off while I was still paying for school there. But I had a great paying job there as well. And I was laid off, and I honestly fell into this crazy depression for 6 months. I would stay in bed until like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which I'm sure some people are experiencing right now, which I speak highly on personal development and self-growth, especially because of I know what it feels like to be laid off. And I honestly was living on government assistance. I was living on unemployment checks. So when I saw my friend Melissa, who I actually didn't know her, she was just a social media friend. I saw her posting about being able to create her own income from her phone. I thought, you know what, in case I'm ever laid off again, I never want to feel that feeling. Like, I don't want someone else to control my income and my future, like the way that I was felt before. So I decided to pick up a side business with It Works from my phone. And like I said, within 2 years, I took this full time because I was laid off again. So catch 22, I was laid off again. But this time, instead of falling into a huge depression, like Nina said, I celebrate it. And now I feel like a whole huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I always felt like I was doing the things that the status quo said to do, like get a good paying job and go to school and pay your student loan debt off until you die. Basically, that's what I was doing. But now I've earned over $53,000 in bonuses with this company, and I make 5 figures a month from my phone, and I can travel full time like I've always been able to do. And now being laid off, I know that that was the best decision for me 3 years ago, to have a side business that just grew into something way more than I could experience and was there for me. And all the people were there for me and the company when I was laid off, and I didn't have to go back to work ever again.
Wow, 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 wow. You're making me kind of like, if I wasn't already in, I'm like, let me join all over again. $53,000 in bonuses. I really want to highlight that. That was above the income that you were earning here. $53,000 in bonuses. Now, working your corporate job, Courtney, how long would it have taken you to earn $53,000 in just bonuses?
Never. We didn't even get bonuses ever at my corporate jobs. Like, they would be like, okay, you're great at doing your job here, now do 10 other people's jobs and you'll get paid the same amount of money. So this is the obvious choice for someone that wants to determine their own paycheck and wants to be able to have their work ethic match that paycheck. And in corporate America, honestly, like, even though I had a great job, I love that company, like, nothing wrong about it, but I would have never been able to make $53,000 in bonuses. I would have never been able to be paid on my work effort.
Wow. So let me ask you a question. You come from a corporate background. You had a degree. Are there any? I'm certain there are people who probably laughed at you or could not believe that you would dare, with your degreed self, do one of those things with those people. So you had a degree, but you had no experience with e-commerce sales, because I hate the word network marketing, because people look at what we do, because there are some people that have given what we do a very negative connotation. This is a profession. It's not just a thing to do. And there are some people that may want to work this part-time, and they can do just that, but they can work this part-time and still earn a full-time income, which is what you were doing. So I kind of want you to talk about the fact that this is not something that you didn't grow up saying, I want to be an It Works girl, right? I want to be a crazy rapper. I want to be a network marketer. That wasn't something that was high on the totem pole when you decided that you were going to go to school and create a career for yourself. And so talk about what it felt like. How did you feel knowing that you were leaving, that you were going to do this along with corporate America, right? And then the mindset that you had to have. You didn't have any, training. You hadn't done this before. And how did you build your business initially? Talk about that.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. So when I started this, I had absolutely no experience. I actually tried another business a long time ago. It was a jewelry company, and I just didn't have the support system there. Honestly, that was one of the huge things that took me off, is we have all the steps and all the tools for you to put for you to be successful with right from the get-go. So once you're in, especially, I'm sure anyone that's watching this, the person that invited you, once you're in and you are working with them, they're going to plug you into a community that's going to help you be successful. And a lot of other companies didn't have that. When I started this, I honestly only heard of the company maybe once or twice. I tried the greens, I think a long time ago, but it wasn't something that stuck out to me. It was the fact that I was able to make an income from my phone is what my friend was doing. So I was like, okay, I'll try that. Then I tried the products and I fell in love with them. And I actually can't physically, I couldn't drink coffee for a very long time, but our new coffee that we just came out with is one of the only coffees that I can actually have and it won't hurt my stomach. So if you have a sensitivity to coffee, if you have any stomach issues, try the Skinny Brew. It is amazing. And that's coming from someone that couldn't ever drink even normal coffee. So good. But I started this and a lot of people made fun of me. A lot of my friends said things to me, and that's why they're not my friends anymore. And a lot of my family, at family parties, they would be like, oh, so you still doing that thing? Are you still doing that social media thing that you keep posting about? Yes, I fell in love with the company. I fell in love with the products. I was plugged into a system that I could just follow simple steps every single day in order to grow this business and be successful. Whether at first it was online, and then I met Nina and I started doing some in-person things, and that was another way. So you can work your business honestly however you want to based on your personality. And that's the best part of this, that you can tweak it to fit your schedule, your day, whether you're a busy mom or you're a college student or you want to stay at home or you want to get out and have parties. Well, not right now, but in general, down the line, you can do this based on however you want to. So I didn't listen to anyone that said anything to me. Honestly, I just blocked out that negativity. And like I said, personal development was huge for me. So listening to audiobooks and podcasts every day, listening to Nina talk, pump you up, get you going, and realize that you have the opportunity to make a ridiculous amount of money with this and change so many people's lives in the process. And that's the only thing that mattered. And what anyone else would say would have not mattered to me.
Wow. Courtney, we're in a leadership page together. And in that leadership page, we were talking about our weekly pay, because there are several ways that we get paid here. There are some people that really need the right now money, which we can show them how to earn that right now money. We love the fact that when a person joins and partners with us right now, they get 10 digital credits. So for $99, you get $200 worth of digital product that you don't even have to mail out on your own. How huge is that you don't even have to worry about getting infected or, having to put a mask or gloves on to go to the post office to mail the products off, because course, corporate is going to do that for you because you're going to be gifted 10 digital sample credits for your $99 investment. You're going to be given a state-of-the-art website, which will hold or house your front office, whereas you send your customers or your potential prospects to so that they can join or purchase product from you, and or your e-suite or your back office side, which 100% takes care of your entire business. Like it calculates everything for you. You don't even have to keep track of the customers coming in, your business partners coming in, the volume, or any orders that need to be placed because your e-suite keeps track of that. So a state-of-the-art website. And because, Courtney, you were in corporate America, you already know that websites could cost thousands and thousands of dollars, and the upkeep for them, we're talking about $20 a month for upkeep. When I have my own websites for my businesses, and they're very costly, and the software changes so often that you have to keep renewing and upgrading your website. You can't just leave it like it is, or it'll be like a dinosaur website, right? So, a person's going to partner with us for $99, get 10 digital credits, which could give them $200 back. We teach them how to work the system, right? They literally going to go get 6 customers, and then they're going to earn $150 back in product rewards, which they can take that product and flip it and earn some right now money, right? I love that word flip. Flip, that just means you take the product and you sell it for retail off of product that you didn't pay a dime for, because we're going to show you how to get those 6 loyal customers. So that's, we love the right now money. We love the retail income, because if someone decides that they don't want to pay the wholesale price, they can pay the retail price, and they can go to your website, or if you've got the product in hand, they're going to pay you retail. Hello, somebody. So if something costs $49 wholesale, but it's $82 retail, that's a profit of $33 that you're going to get either in hand if you've got the product on hand, or if they go to your website, you're going to get it in your residual pay. Now, what we really, really love, though, are those fast start bonuses. And that's what I wanted to come to, right? And we were in the team page talking about our fast start bonuses, and I thought I had done something. I was thinking, I had $300 last week from our fast start bonuses, you all, until I saw Miss Van Auken's report of like $895 from her fast start. I think I'm saying the right number. I know it's like $800 and some dollars from her fast start bonuses, Sabrina, her fast start bonuses, Shavia, her fast start bonuses, right, Allison? I want you to talk people through how in the world you earned in fast start bonuses and weekly pay what some people don't earn in 2 weeks of work or more. And that was just one stream of your income. Please, please talk about those fast start bonuses and that weekly income.
Yeah, so the company is absolutely amazing with giving us multiple streams of income, like Nina was saying, to make money. So we can make money off sample cash, commissions monthly. There's those bonuses that she was just talking about. And then there's fast start bonuses, which just means that you helped other people be successful at starting their own business and making their own form of income, which I think is like a big pat on the back from the company saying, good job. You enrolled this person as a distributor and you actually helped them be successful. A lot of other companies, like I said, I tried one once a long time ago and I was enrolled and then that was it. It was like, no training, nothing. Like, go ahead, go try to sell jewelry. No, this is amazing health and wellness products that you as a distributor, when you enroll someone to help them start their own business and make money from their phone, just to help them get their first couple customers, you'll get bonuses, which is amazing. And when I checked my account yesterday, it ended up being over 1,000. So I should have corrected that number. It was insane. And Brett and I literally, he's sitting right next to me, but we were literally looking at it like, okay, now I can get my patio, my backyard oasis. Like we're trying to save up money for our debt and we're trying to pay all of our bills with fast start bonuses and then have commissions for our savings and paying off those student loans that I have. I have crazy amounts of student loans from going to school forever that I'm going to try to pay off in the next 5 years instead of the next 30. So that's like my huge goal with fast start bonuses is to pay all of our bills with them every month. And a new distributor coming in, the great thing for you when you start today with whoever invited you to this, you actually can make those right away. Like that's something that when I had someone ask me today, when can I start making money? I'm like, right now, like right now. It's not going to be like a couple months down the line kind of thing. You can make money right now with this business. And Nina said, when you got those first 6 customers, we give you that $150 shopping spree. They're also giving you a $50 cash bonus, and that's deposit the next week. So that's a quick $50 bonus that you will get right away. And then you can start helping other people do the same thing and make these bonuses as much as you want to as well.
Boom, $1,000 from fast start bonuses. And I was like, you know what? I thought I was doing something with my little 300 last week. And I said, oh, when I saw your post, I said, Nina, get to work. Because that means that, you know, enough people haven't gotten all of their customers. And that's a big component because our comp plan is driven from us getting customers, not just business partners, but so for every one business partner, there's like 7 customers for every one business partner. And that's why our business is sustainable. And the fact that people right now, if they're saying, you know what, well, I don't really know if I want to look at the business side of this, but, you know, I hear a lot about this skinny brew coffee, which is literally burning fat. So it's helping you to stay the mental clarity and focus with the skinny brew is beyond. I mean, and, you know, because, you know, let's face it, anxiety is high right now. Right? There's no one that's not being affected by what's taking place. Even those of us that I realize I've been in quarantine you know, for the last 4 years because I work from home, but we are home now with children that are doing, you know, we're homeschooling them. And so life is different, you know, and I've got all of my children staying with me. So life is different right now. And the skinny brew, and I've been using the Confianza as well, is like the perfect combination to me to really assist you with keeping that anxiety down. And I don't want to gain weight. I don't want the quarantine 15, like the freshman 15. And so I've been making sure, you know, that I'm utilizing my supplements daily to keep the stress levels down. The skinny brew, you know, helps with the mental clarity and focus. It's almost like the light bulb goes off when you start drinking the skinny brew coffee. And then it really does curb your appetite. As a matter of fact, it doesn't just curb it, it suppresses your appetite. And so I'm super excited about the fact that we've got these products that, you know what, right now we need to be in the mindset of boosting our immune system with our greens, with our reds, you know, which are 2 long-standing products. And, you know, there are other ways that we get paid, but we really don't want to confuse anybody by talking about unilevel stuff and talking about diamond leadership bonuses and CAB bonuses and, you know, all those kinds of things. We don't want to talk about that, but we do want to talk about some big bonuses. You know, I'm a money girl. I don't know, you know, I'm what I like to call a shark well fin. So what that means is, as a shark, I'm a red, show me the money, right? But I love to help people, but I like to have fun doing it, right? Because if it's not fun, it don't even make sense to me. And you know what? I will say this to you, Courtney, I never, ever feel like I'm working, not one day of my life. Not one day. I'm almost like, we get paid to do this, right? I get paid to do a live and talk about some products. I get paid to, you know, sit here and empower and impact other people's lives. And I mean, it really is simple here. It might not be easy. Nothing is easy, but it is simple here, right? And so I do want to talk about something, because when we joined, you know, in September of 2018, there were bonuses available. And in the beginning, you know, Paul and I, we went Ruby in 3 hours, which is one of the first main ranks of our business, because it's distributor, then it's, you know, executive. But Ruby is like that, you know, you start forming rubies and you can start seeing diamonds, right? Ruby to emerald, and we skipped emerald and we went diamond in 7 days. And at the time, the bonus was $7,500. And I laugh and I say this all the time, that if that bonus was $15,000, I would have gone diamond in 7 hours and not 7 days, right? Not 7 days. You know, I kind of want you to really, really talk to the people now that are listening. You know, there are people that are afraid, and we're going to tell them how to get started if they just don't have the $99 as soon as we talk about these more bonuses. You know, there's a lot of money that's on the line right now, like life-changing income. And so we talked about wanting to get you healthy. We talked about helping you with your stress. You know, we still have the wraps, you guys, like they haven't gone anywhere. We just lead with coffee and or tea. And if none of those are your jam, I'm certain that you've got skin that you want to wash your face. We got you there too, right? You can't get your lashes done right now. Guess what? We've got something for that too, right? Our Dr. Nassif products, and Dr. Nassif is the well-renowned doctor from the hit show Botched that I never even knew existed until he showed up with these amazing products. But those bonuses, life-changing, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000. Talk to people about how simple it is in the system that we utilize that can take them directly to diamond, and they can get a head start right now. So I really, really, really want you to talk about those bonuses and how important it is and what they need to do, the brief detail, and how much time they have to do it in.
Yeah. So the cool thing about this is that, like Nina just said, we give you all the steps to get there. So from the moment you start, whatever income you want to make with this business, we can give you each step to build along the way. And you're going to learn new things every day with this business and new ways to work the business that you can get there. In your first 3 months right now, if you hit the rank of diamond or above, we have these things called more bonuses. And diamond means that you make an average of $2,000 a month with this business opportunity. So from your phone, from your couch, instead of watching Netflix, you're now going to be making $2,000 a month from your phone, changing people's lives. That's an amazing rank. It's called the license to print money. Just for those, remember those bonuses I was talking about, those fast starts for helping other people be successful? The company pays you $150. Now that's going to go up another $80 because you are now a diamond and you are a leader in the company. So you can hit that rank in your first 3 months, easily following simple steps to get there, and you will get a $15,000 bonus in your first 3 months by just promoting to the rank of diamond. And all that means is you are helping other people make an extra income from their phone and helping them change their lives, and they're getting customers and they're doing the same thing that you're doing. It's all by 3. That's the simple thing about this business. Nina said it is not easy, right? Because we actually have to stay consistent and work at this every day, but it's simple. It's very, very simple. As long as you're coachable, and you don't need any experience to do this. So you start, you're going to aim to have 3 people on your team, 3 friends or family. Think of like a mom, a sister, a best friend, your aunt, like think of anyone that would want an extra income from their phone, which should be almost the majority of the population right now with what we're going through. And people want to make an extra income from their safety of their couch, of their office, of wherever they're at in their house. And you have 3 of your friends start, you help them be successful. They get their own bonuses, they get to make their own commissions, and then you get those bonuses on top of that. And then you help them do the same exact thing. And you're going to build a team, and that not just a team of people like you're changing their lives. Like, if you think about it like that, this is your team that you're helping change their lives. They're all making an income because you said yes to this opportunity. And that's the best thing since I've started, is every single person that has said yes since I started. We have people on here right now. I have my friend Sabrina, who's made over $10,000 in bonuses. I've had my friend Tish, who's made over $30,000 in bonuses, sitting right here next to me. And I've met most of them on social media. And this is just a crazy thing that just because you say yes today, you're going to change so many people's lives down the line. And the company is going to reward you with a bonus on top of your commissions and on top of those fast starts.
Wow. Because you said yes. You know, you just said something very, very powerful, Courtney, and we're almost done. You talked about the fact that there are a lot of people on your team right now that you didn't even know. You met them through social media. You know, right now, everyone's home scrolling through their phones, whether it's Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. Everyone is scrolling through their phones right now. And so, you know what? You might be afraid right now. I get it. I 100% get it. That was me too. I didn't want to do those kinds of things with those people. I was a broke hairstylist. I mean, what? But I looked good. Right? Right? Tonight, this call is for you. This call is for you. And you know what? It may not just be for you. This call might be for the people that are connected to you that need a lifeline thrown to them right now. See, because I'm going to tell you something. I didn't tell anybody about how bad I was struggling because I was too embarrassed to tell them, because I was the girl that everyone came to for everything. I was the girl that offered support. I was the girl who, even in my struggling stages, was the person that was still doing better than most of the people in my circle. And so there's someone that might need a lifeline thrown in them, and they're too embarrassed to ask you. Oh, and guess what? There might be someone that's connected to you that doesn't even know they're drowning. How about that? There's someone that's connected to you right now that's scared to death about what's going to happen next month when they can't pay their mortgage, they can't pay their rent, they can't pay their car note. But we can teach them how to do that from sample credits and fast start bonuses, right? There's someone that may not understand how to do this business, but if you're coachable, trainable, and teachable, I feel like I earned millions of dollars from my cell phone, my laptop, or my tablet for getting smarter, for getting wiser, for growing, right? Because this is a personal development plan that's disguised in a compensation plan. You know, before we go, I want to say thank you, but I do want you to, before we end this call, Courtney, to come back and talk to the person that might not have the $99 to get started, you know, because we've got a way for them to get started now, like right now. And we can show them just how to get the income. They're looking at 5 or 6 people, right? 5 or 6 people, and they don't have to worry about having product in hand. Talk to the person who wants to get started, but they just don't have the $99. What should they do?
Yes. So I was totally there, and I honestly, I used a credit card, which I would never suggest. And now we have a way for you to start without even putting it on your credit card, without even going into debt of starting your own business. You can start for $0 out of pocket. All you need is 5 friends and family members that either love coffee or love you, and they would want to help you out by trying out some of the skinny brew. So that coffee I talked about earlier, the one that has nootropics in it for brain focus and energy. It also helps burn fat. It's a French roast coffee. It's instant, but it doesn't taste instant, and it's delicious. I actually just went live on my page earlier, making it into the whipped coffee trend that everyone's been doing lately, but it's awesome. You can make it iced, frozen, hot, however you want to. You, as a new distributor, you can have 5 friends and family buy sample packs from you. Since Nina said earlier, you get 10 in your kit, that's 10 3-packs. So each pack that you get has a 3-day sample, and you get 10 of those when you start, which is amazing because you can sell each of those for $20. The company takes care of shipping and handling for you. You literally just have to put their address, email, and phone number into this app. Boom, sent out to their house very fast too, like within a week, delivered right to their door. They'll get a 3-day experience of the coffee at their doorstep, and they're going to try it and absolutely want it. There you go. You get one of your first customers. But for you to get started for $0 out of pocket, you can ask your friends and family if they will try this coffee, all the benefits I just told you, and how like I couldn't even drink coffee in that. Now it's the best thing ever for me. All of that, they get a 3-day sample pack for $20. They'll give you the 20, either PayPal, Venmo, however you want to collect the money. And then you'll use that money to buy your starter kit. And then you can send out the samples literally right away. As soon as you get your kit, you'll have the sampling app downloaded on your phone and you'll put it through. You need only 5 or 6, depending on what you want to do. I don't think there's any shipping right now because it's a virtual kit. Like 5 people to get it for $20 each, and you'll collect the $20 each from them and then send out the samples as soon as you start your business. And then you can start your business and start making all those crazy bonuses we just talked about.
Wow, 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 and wow. So basically, the company is taking away all excuses or all reasons why you would think that you would need to say no. So I want to thank you so much for your time, Courtney. Your story is so powerful, coming from corporate America to full-time work from home, work from whatever country you're in. Because every time I look up, if we were not in quarantine right now, I'm certain you'd be in some other country like you normally are. And I'm excited to watch your journey. I'm excited to watch you go presidential diamond, because I know that you and your team are pushing for presidential diamond. And stay tuned, you all, because although we won't go live to Facebook tomorrow night because we don't want to compete with the corporate call, we are having another call tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock. So we want you all to know that you can invite your friends and family back to this call. We're going to show you how to duplicate your business and how to build your business by inviting people to these calls. Tomorrow night we'll be back at 8 o'clock, and we're going to have an amazing testimony from a young lady who you would not believe. She's being forced to stay in the house. It's like, don't go out the house, right? And we're going to hear from her over the next few days. We've got some gentlemen that you're going to hear from that are pastors, that are realtors, that are all being affected by what's taking place. You know, we've got some women that are going to be on these calls that are so grateful that they've got an option, that they had another option. And that's what we're trying to show you, that you don't have to fret. You don't have to despair. You're not in this alone, because beyond the income, beyond the products, you're going to get a sisterhood, a brotherhood, a community, a family of people who care about you. So please go ahead and put your virtual fingers in the air and say thank you to our guest tonight, Miss Courtney Van Auken, Triple Diamond out of the New Jersey area, who's going presidential. We talked about it last night at like 2 a.m. You're going presidential, for lending us your time on this call this evening. We look forward. We're going to hear from some more people this week. Sabrina, thank you so much for volunteering to get on our call over the next couple of days. And we just want you to know that we care about you. So listen, get started now. Get back to the person that invited you to this information, to see this information. If you're watching it on Facebook and someone tagged you to it, go back to that person and say, okay, I'm in. Show me how. If you don't have the money, please listen to my heart. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. But the closed mouth, a closed hand and a closed mouth will never get fed. So get back to the person that invited you here, and you got to know, I want you to know this, that we're either going to see you at the top or we're going to see you from the top. That choice is 100% yours. All right, good night, and God bless you all. We can't wait to celebrate all of your success. Bye now.